In the fast-paced, high-stakes world of the NHL, the magic formula for victory isn't just skill or talent, it's teamwork. Picture this: a group of players, each from different backgrounds and with unique abilities, coming together with one shared dream: to lift that Stanley Cup high. It's a beautiful thing, really, the way they unite, blending their strengths to chase glory. But, as in any family, there are moments when harmony gets tested. Over time, we've seen a handful of stars, powered by their dazzling reputations, push the envelope a bit too far, asking for perks and privileges that left some teammates scratching their heads and fans talking. Today, we're peeling back the layers on the intriguing tales of 3 such NHL stars. These aren't just any players. They're athletes who've shone brightly in the spotlight, yet found themselves at the center of controversy for wanting more. More say, more control, more exceptions. It's a complex dance between individual brilliance and the collective spirit of a team. So, buckle up as we explore how the quest for special treatment by these few has ruffled feathers, shifted dynamics, and sparked debates across locker rooms and living rooms alike. Mark Messier, the Vancouver Saga. When Mark Messier, a titan of the NHL, decided to take his talents to Vancouver, the excitement was palpable. There was a legend, decked with accolades and championship rings, ready to leave his mark on the Canucks. Fans envisioned Messier lifting the team to new heights, dreaming of parades and Stanley Cup glory. But, as the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. Messier's entry into Vancouver was anything but smooth. Kicking things off with a bang, he made a controversial call to Don number 11, stirring a storm of discontent. This wasn't just any number. It was a tribute to Wayne Mackey, a player whose life and career were cut tragically short. The decision felt like a disregard for the team's history and Mackey's legacy, leaving fans and Mackey's family alike in disbelief. But Messier's demands didn't end at his jersey number. Next on his list was the captaincy, a title that Trevor Linden had worn with pride and dignity. The locker room, once a place of unity, became a battleground of egos and tension, culminating in Linden being traded away, a move that felt like the end of an era. On the ice, Messier's performance didn't quite match the grand expectations, leaving fans wondering if the gamble had been worth it. And when it was time to part ways, the drama continued, with Messier suing the team, a final act that seemed to cement his controversial legacy in Vancouver. Years have passed, and Messier has extended an olive branch, expressing regret over how things unfolded. Yet, for many Canucks fans, the wounds remain fresh, a testament to how deeply sports and loyalty run in the heart of a fan base. Messier's time in Vancouver serves as a stark reminder that even legends face challenges in new chapters, and that the legacy left behind is often written by actions off the ice as much as on it. Ryan Suter, the quiet demander. Ryan Suter, a guy who, without making a big show of it, managed to stir the pot in ways that had some eyebrows raising in the locker room. Imagine being Jason Arnott, a seasoned player, watching this young gun, Suter, come in with a vibe that just seemed to rub folks the wrong way. Arnott spills the beans about Suter's rookie days, painting a picture of a guy who always seemed a bit miffed, always eyeing what others had and voicing his gripes about not getting his due, whether it was playtime or paycheck. Fast forward to Suter's chapter with the Minnesota Wild, tagging along with Zach Parise like they're about to turn a new leaf. But oh, the plot thickens. Suter's behind-the-scenes maneuvers reportedly nudged the Wild into making some eyebrow-raising decisions, like bringing in GM Paul Fenton from their Nashville days. And talk about home field advantage. Suter and Paris somehow get the team to switch up practice spots to a high school rink just a hop, skip, and a jump from Suter's digs. Convenience much? While Suter wasn't out there making grandiose demands with a megaphone, his behind-the-scenes influence and the subtle shifts he advocated for certainly left a mark, and not always the kind that wins you the Teammate of the Year award. This quiet but persistent push for changes that seemed to benefit him more than the team painted Suter as a figure who, despite his talent on the ice, created a bit of a divide off of it. It's a classic case of actions speaking louder than words, leaving some teammates and fans feeling a bit chilly towards Suter's place in the Wild family. Jack Eichel, the star with conditions. Jack Eichel and the Buffalo Sabres story is like a wild ride at an amusement park, filled with sky-high loops of hope, followed by plummeting drops of disappointment. Imagine Eichel stepping into Buffalo, eyes full of dreams, the Sabres fans seeing him as the knight in shining armor ready to lead them to glory. But oh, how quickly dreams can turn into a complex drama. Eichel, feeling the weight of being the chosen one, didn't just sit back. He took the reins, pushing for changes he believed would steer the team to success. This included shaking up the leadership by showing the exit door to coach Dan Bylsma and GM Tim Murray, a bold move that had everyone talking. But here's where the plot thickens. Eichel's battle with an injury and his push for a specific, less traditional treatment method threw a wrench in an already tense relationship with Sabres management. It wasn't just about hockey anymore. It was a standoff, with Eichel's career and health on the line. This saga turned Eichel from a beloved star into a polarizing figure, splitting the fan base and sparking debates far and wide. His eventual trade to the Vegas Golden Knights felt like the end of an era filled with what-ifs and could-have-been. Eichel's journey with the Sabres is a cautionary tale of how the marriage between star power and team vision needs to be handled delicately, or else it risks falling apart. It's a narrative that underscores the delicate dance between giving star players a voice and maintaining the unity and direction of the team. As Eichel turns the page to his next chapter in Vegas, the Sabres and their fans are left to reflect on a relationship that promised so much but delivered an outcome no one expected. Jumping into the roller coaster stories of Messier, Suter, and Eichel not only pulls back the curtain on the NHL's behind-the-scenes action, but also stirs up a big question about the mix of individual brilliance and team chemistry. It's like walking a tightrope, isn't it? On one side, you've got these incredible talents capable of changing the game in a heartbeat, and on the other, there's the team, a unit that's supposed to move as one. So, where do you stand? Do you think teams should bend over backward to accommodate the wishes of their stars? Or is this where lines need to be drawn to preserve the essence of teamwork? Got any juicy stories or opinions on how superstar demands have reshaped, for better or worse, the dynamics within your favorite team? Maybe you've got a take on a player who managed to strike the perfect balance, or another who tipped the scales too much. Dive into the debate in the comments, share your insights, and let's get a real conversation going about the power plays off the ice that shape our beloved game. And hey, if you're loving this sneak peek into the drama that fuels the NHL, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe. There's always more where this came from, and you won't want to miss out on the next deep dive into hockey's most intriguing stories. So let's chat, share, and keep the hockey community buzzing with talks, tales, and opinions. See you in the comments.